the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Minneapolis, where we'll see the Timberwolves going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, a ton of potential. They've got elite talent. Now, Kenny, it's about developing the chemistry.
Well, these guys' skill set actually do complement each other. That's a big key. Each guy brings something different to the table. You don't have a bunch of guys doing the same thing, and then they're fighting for minutes to do the same thing.
You know, word in the streets, Ernie, and I'm deep in the streets as they get along on and off the court. Young guys hang out together. Wow. They hold each other accountable.
Oh, I thought they said hold each other's hands.
No, hold each other accountable.
You're deep in the streets.
Deep in the streets.
What are you hearing on the streets these days?
Can't tell you. Snitches get stitches, baby.
Okay, that wraps it up for us for now. We'll see you later. Now you can tell me. Tell me now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, Karl Anthony Towns has a different disposition than his predecessor and mentor, Kevin Garnett. But KG said of Cat, don't take the smile for weakness. He plays with another type of engine. What they do share, Kevin, is a true love for the game. Back to you.
Outstanding, DA. Thank you. And this Timberwolves team, so fun to watch.
I agree. All-star talent on the rise, athleticism, and they can light it up too. Yeah, fun group.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The forwards are Osman and Love. Brandon Knight is out there with Sexton. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Now here's Wiggins. For 3, Covington. Thompson with the rebound. To the middle, here's Knight. Wiggins with the block. They recover it. Tries again. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got the game going with his first points of the game for Cleveland.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Taj Gibson's checked in for Dario Saric. And Cleveland with a change here too. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Knight. And so Thompson nails both of them. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Teague kicks to Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Back to Teague. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Clarkson. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Now here's Covington. Wiggins, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Wiggins against Clarkson. Left side, Love. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And Love once had a 30-30 game as a member of the Timberwolves. The guy is a force.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both free throws good from Love.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns, knows it's important to keep his teammates involved.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar, you know, so making sure you're not just being a ball hog. So I'm just always trying to make sure that I'm taking wide open shots that I think everyone in the team would love for me to take if I have the opportunity. But also at the end of the day, making sure everyone gets a chance to be in the candy shop.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
Gorgie Dang is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jones. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clarkson dishes to Dellavedova. Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Okogie off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Dellavedova, the pass to Stauskas. Now the dish to Nance. And the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones finds Jang. They get a hand on it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the rejection by Jang.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
Rose scanning the floor. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Towns. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. For the Cavaliers, Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. As a matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the buzzwords we hear all the time now, Clark, two-way player. But when you were out there, everyone had to be, it seemed to me, a two-way player.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's interesting when you see some of these terms that come into vogue. There's not much that's new under the sun in terms of the game. And clearly, two-way players were as valued in the past, even before me, as they are now. I just think it's part of the language of the game now where it's more prevalent.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Osman in at the 3. Now here's Sexton, covered by Saric. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Sexton, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Cleveland leading by 8. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson passes to Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Sexton's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Cavs. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Thompson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. T kicks to Wiggins. Five on the clock. Unloads from 13. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
Since entering the league, Wiggins has tried to tighten up his handle. Pays off there.
Sexton dishes to Love. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist. Sexton's got 5 now. Teague with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Towns. Missed. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Wiggins is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Covington in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, Towns has such a nice, smooth-looking jumper, capitalizing from the mid-range there.
Sexton the pass to Nance. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rose.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Minnesota. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Good on both. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game.
Boy, I love to see Covington blast off the floor. He's so good at reading angles and making himself a target in transition.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 9. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Knocked away. Rose got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Five seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer is right on target. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.